皆様ごきげんよう。Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are going to study one of the most basic verbs and grammar in Japanese. We are going to learn aru and iru. Aru and iru is oftentimes explained as there is in English. These are the verbs used when people explain things that exist.In this case, existing doesn't mean living or just existing, but imagine that you are trying to describe that a living thing or an object is there. Aru is the there is verb for objects or non-living things. Iru is the there is verb for living things. Human beings and animals are what is included here.If you have learned how to end sentences through these videos, now you know that aru and iru itself is the dictionary form or the written format. The natural speech for these would be arimasu and imasu. You would be using the masu form because this is a verb. Now, we are going to practice making really easy sentences.Here are 5 objects that we are going to use to make sentences. 犬、猫、消しゴム、花、家。When we want to explain that we see that these objects exist, we would say 犬がいます。猫がいます。消しゴムがあります。花があります。家があります。犬 and 猫 are living creatures while 消しゴム、花 and 家 are not. Those of you who think that plants should be いる note that いる are for living creatures with flesh, blood, and bones.At least that's how I like to describe it. Let's quickly take a minute to practice being able to distinguish what goes with aru and what goes with iru. Here is a list of some nouns that I have prepared. Try to go through this list and see if you can tell which of the words are used with aru and which of them are used with iru.Did you get them right? Now, we went through very basic sentences. Let's move on to making something a little bit more complex. パソコンは机の上にあります。宿題は家にあります。父は会社にいます。私の犬は机の下にいます。私は日本にいます。Like this, you can also describe where things or people are at. Now, here are the basic sentence structures that you can use for aru and iru.You can tell me where you are at or where you're living, or you can tell me the objects that you see around you. I spend 15 to 30 minutes every day to go over any of your practice sentences that you leave on any of my Japanese teaching videos here on YouTube, so practice as much as you want with me. If you don't know nouns to work on, check out my playlist of nouns. You can also start from there. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.I can't wait to see your practice sentences. それでは皆様、ごきげんよう。